What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little bit different. Now, I forgot the I. If you can't work out with my messy left hand, it's 2 ingredient snacks. So if you guys know me, you know I am a big snack eater. I love them, can't ever give them up. However, finding healthy alternatives for something you can just grab out of the cupboard seems to be a bit of a chore for most of us. Now, I completely understand this, and that's why I'm going to show you some of my favorite snacks that only need 2 ingredients. Yes, that's it. So they're super quick, so tasty, and everyone in the whole family will love them. So when it comes to healthy eating, we know what we should be eating. You know, our protein, getting a healthy source of fruit and vegetables. But when it comes to snacks, I think it's a lot of people's downfall. We go for crisps, chocolate bars, you know, them super easy things in the naughty cupboard that we can just access at all times. So I'm gonna show you a few of my favorites, and I really hope that you guys will try them out and love them just as much as I do. So before we begin, don't forget to press that subscribe button, guys. Pause this video, subscribe, there's plenty more coming. All right, so if you want to find out my favorite 2 ingredient healthy snacks, then keep watching. So I am a crisp lover. Absolutely love them. In fact, I used to buy a multi-pack of crisps, and I think I used to eat like 4 packets at a time. Ugh, not good. So I'm going to show you a healthier alternative. And our 2 ingredients is an apple. They have been washed and dried, and also some cinnamon. So this is about 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 2 small apples. All you need to make some apple crisps that taste so good. Now, if you don't have the tool that can like take the core out of an apple, I'll show you how to do it with a knife. This is optional though, guys. If you don't mind a few pips in your crisps, then you can absolutely just leave them whole. However, I do prefer to get rid of them. Okay, so I'm gonna make 4 incisions. Now, please be careful when you're doing this, guys. Keep your fingers away from the knife. So the plan is you want the knife to go all the way through to the bottom. So 4, like a square. And once you've done that, we're going to connect them by just moving around the core with the knife. Now you want to start about 1 centimeter away from where the stalk is. So the trick is, once you've made a circle, an incision, you should be able to pop it out from the top if all goes to plan. There we are. And you have a beautiful coreless apple. So now we've removed the core, we're just going to chop them into thin slices. Now, if you think of it like this, the thinner, the quicker it cooks. Just like this. If you guys aren't fans of apples, you can use other fruits, mangoes, pineapples, vegetables like beetroots or parsnips. You know, you can really turn any fruit and veg into tasty crisps. So in a single layer, you want to lay your apple slices on a prepared baking tray, just like this. We are going to bake them for 1 hour, guys. It's a treat you have to wait for, and then flip them over and then bake for another 40 minutes. And I told you guys it is good for the family. Cody absolutely adores apple slices. All right, these are good to go. So after letting them bake for an hour and a half, this is the final product. Guys, do let them cool for 1 hour before you serve them. It just helps them get extra crispy. Now remember, all apples are different and the time they take may vary, but these came out pretty perfect for me. Now this next one is definitely for those sweet tooth lovers. So the 2 ingredients we're using is medjool dates and almond butter. This is so good. It's perfect to have kind of when it's afternoon, you got a bit of a sweet tooth and you're having a coffee. That's how I like it anyway. So it's super simple. We're actually just going to slice the dates open, take the pip out, put in the almond butter, and then freeze it overnight. And the next day, it is ready. Now I know we're only sticking to 2 ingredients, but if you wanted, you could literally sprinkle on coconut flakes, brown sugar, anything else just to give it a little bit more sweetness. Although for me, this is definitely sweet enough. And as I mentioned, the best way to serve these is accompanied by a lovely glass of coffee. So next up, this is probably one you guys have already heard of. It is the famous Kale Crisps. So the 2 ingredients we're using today is, of course, kale and then also paprika. Now the paprika is optional, guys. You can always substitute it for rosemary or garlic flakes, which also tastes just as amazing. But I like things a little bit spicy, so we are going with paprika today. So first things first, you want to make sure your kale has been washed and thoroughly dried. And next, we're simply going to pick the leaves off of the stems. And once we've done that, we're just going to place them into a bowl, ready to drizzle with oil and the paprika. I have been making kale crisps forever. Like, as I mentioned before, I love crisps, and these just always do it for me. They are just so satisfying. Okay, so I know I said this is a 2 ingredient snack. However, you cannot make kale crisps without a little bit of olive oil. So can you let me off on that one? Okay, so we'll go with olive oil and paprika. But if you want to stick to 2 ingredients, hey, kale and olive oil will also taste really good. So I'm going to drizzle some olive oil, just enough to coat the kale, and then I'm going to sprinkle over my paprika and then massage it all in so that all the leaves are covered. Next up, I'm simply going to line my kale on my prepared baking tray and bake it for about 15 minutes until the leaves are crispy. And there you have it, the tastiest snack that is ready in literally 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed with these. Perfect. So I'm about to show you guys the perfect dessert. It is fried banana with flaked coconut. So tasty. So of course we've decided, we're letting me off with the olive oil. That's not included. So all we do is we simply slice up the banana. We're gonna fry it in either some olive oil or coconut oil, and then we're going to sprinkle over the coconut flakes. This tastes amazing. Banana is naturally so sweet, so it's perfect to satisfy your sweet cravings. Now, if you don't have shredded coconut, you can use a drizzle of honey. That tastes amazing as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna chop the bananas horizontally, like so. I just feel like it gives them a better shape, but you can chop them however you like. So I'm gonna preheat some oil in a pan, and I'm gently gonna fry these until they're a little bit golden on either side. And voila, all that's needed is a sprinkle of this shredded coconut. Oh my gosh. And this amazing fried banana is done. Now, honestly guys, trust me on this. You'll be thanking me later when you make this. Please, everyone that's watching this, if you love bananas, make this and comment below and tell me what you think of it. Because my gosh, it's the most delicious dessert and so simple. Literally banana and coconut flakes. That's it. So we are on to my final 2 ingredient snack, and probably one of my favorites. It is popcorn. Now popcorn is an amazing healthy snack. 0 fat, 0 sodium, 0 sugars. It's simply what you add to it that makes it a little bit naughty. Now for me, I love making homemade popcorn, so the only thing I add is olive oil. And for me, that is perfect. So if you're having, let's say, a weeknight movie session, honestly, make this your treat. So to make the popcorn, I'm using the olive oil, just enough to fill the bottom of the pan in a thin layer. You're definitely going to want to use a lid for this because it can get a little crazy. Now this is such a fun treat to make and get the kids involved. I remember when I was younger and my mum used to make it, and oh my gosh, the excitement of hearing the popcorn pop, it was just amazing. It still excites me now, kind of sad really. But yeah, pop the lid on and then wait for the magic to happen. Listen to that sound. And just like that, literally 4 minutes on the stove and my popcorn is done. And oh my gosh, guys, I wish you could smell. It smells so good. Amazing. So I'm gonna pour it in here. Now I had no toppings because I do actually have this during the week, but you can add brown sugar, you can add honey, cheese, anything you like, butter, you know, anything to jazz it up. But like I said, this is a treat I have during the week. Low in salt, low in sugar, low in fat, and just perfect to share as well. And there you have it, guys. 5 of my favorite 2-ingredient snacks. Please do comment below. Let me know which ones you want to try, or if you've even tried any, because I would absolutely love to know. All of them are so delicious, and I do make these kind of weekly, actually. Remember, eating clean doesn't have to be boring, guys. Not at all. You just have to experiment, get out there, and make healthier alternatives. So I'm going to continue to bring you these sort of videos because I know how much you love them, and I can't wait to see you next time. All right, guys. Mwah.